In case you missed it, Mike Tyson had a pre-fight interview before his bout with Jake Paul where a child was asking him questions. And she said, this is going to be our first chance to see Mike Tyson while I've been alive. And what does this mean to your legacy? And his response was fantastic.
It means absolutely nothing to me. I'm just passing through. I'm going to die and it's going to be over.
Just amazing. I absolutely loved it. It was so real and kind of echoed what I've always thought, where people say, Gabriel, what are you hoping to achieve with your legacy?
Who cares about legacy after that? No, we're nothing. We're just dead. We're dust.
I'm kind of like, well, I don't know. And I also want to touch on this conversation post John Jones' victory over Stipe about the GOAT status. We're going to talk about all of that. First, a fantastic once-a-year opportunity for Black Friday. Right now is the perfect opportunity to up your striking skills, both in terms of offense and defense. And why am I going to be able to assist you in improving your striking skills? Well, just like Alex Pereira, I'm a former Glory champion. I have 2 belts with him, and I know what it takes to become a champion. My Strike Ready program is a complete fight system for striking sports. This is the best deal of the year. You will have access to my Strike Ready defense course, my Strike Ready assault course, and our weekly videos in Strike Ready Academy. And if you buy these programs individually, they are valued at $419.86. But for Black Friday and Cyber Monday, you can get all 3 for $99. That's a savings of over $320. This is a limited time offer and only happens once per year. Grab that Strike Ready package and start improving your striking skills at an exponential rate. There is coaching advice here that only a 6-time Pro World Champion and a 2-time Glory World Champion can deliver to you. So Mike Tyson, he says, what does legacy matter?
Who cares about legacy after that? No, we're nothing. We're just dead.
Right? I'm going to be dust. I'm going to be gone. And I think when you look at this, even from a religious standpoint, it doesn't really matter whether you're somebody who, more of an atheist and you're like, you know what, we're dust, we're gone. Or if you believe in the afterlife, really once we are gone here, what does it matter 100, 200 years from now? What you did, what legacy you built for future generations, in the sense that, of course, yes, you can give them maybe some motivation, some hope, things like that, but overall for yourself, for you thinking, my legacy, people remembering me living past my death. You're not here anymore. What does it matter? And that's pretty much what Mike Tyson said, and that's always what I've kind of thought. I'm like, you know what? I want to do good things while I'm on this earth. I want to do things I'm proud of. I want to accomplish something special. But, in 10 years, realistically, in 10 years, there are going to be so many other kickboxing champions at my weight class that your name kind of gets a little obscured. And even if I was somebody like Mike Tyson, who, whose name will last a couple generations, at some point it will be forgotten for the most part. And you just want to be proud of what you're doing while you're here. I think that is the main point that he's trying to make, and I have to agree with it. Don't worry about ego and legacy after you're gone. Right now, that is what's important. And then we move on to the John Jones situation. People always arguing who's the GOAT, who's the better fighter. Look we're talking about things we'll never be able to fully understand. Who is the better fighter? We have weight classes. Maybe we should stop worrying about who the best is overall and just go, you know what? This guy's the best at that weight class. And John Jones is doing fantastic up at the heavyweight stuff. And Demetrius Johnson is doing fantastic at the very lightweights. And Khabib was amazing in the middle. And we don't have to compare them to one another. It seems very odd to me. I don't love getting in those conversations. I don't love really bringing it up too often because it just seems like a never-ending battle. You're never going to have a victory. You're not going to convince somebody else of your opinion because there's no way for the 2 guys to get in the ring and just settle it. So you're just spinning around, these people hunting for this GOAT status. Again, I understand you want to be the best in your weight class. I think that is everything you need to prove. You're there, you're number one, you're champion. That's it. That's all that should matter. But that's just my opinion. Anyway, I wanted to share that with you guys because I know there are many people out there who love getting in the conversations, but there's also many people who are rolling their eyes at the GOAT talk. And I think in general that if we could just focus more on the fighters actually doing their thing, looking at who they're fighting coming up, not worrying about comparing people at different weight classes, it would just be a better direction for our focus. My opinion. Again, that's all it is. That's all this channel is in general, my opinion, and trying to teach things to everybody there. So let's call it, guys. I hope you got a little chuckle out of that Mike Tyson interview with the little girl. I thought it was funny. I thought she even handled it very well. She responded back very well.
Our legacy is nothing.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that. That is something that I have not heard before.
So hopefully she'll have a good future in reporting if that's the way she decides to go.